Hello, I'm going to explain how to use the new flight ticketing booking system. It's based on how Japan ticket their VT flights. This means that the agent would add the pre-booked flights. So these are the unconfirmed flights, we'll call them. They're not in Gabrielle, but they're in a booking. We know that we need 2 tickets for these packs going from Papeete to Bora Bora or something like that. Basically, there's pre-flights in a booking somewhere, but they're not booked. We can see in book flights we have nothing, and they're just put into the booking, and they need to be booked on Gabrielle. So there could be many of these. It will work the same. I'll show you for one, but this system will work for all bookings. So it means that one person can manage all of the tickets for all of the bookings. So basically, it's a very simple booking. There's one hotel, there's 2 flights for 2 packs. Actually, added the wrong packs, but doesn't matter. And there's a transfer. Now you can see that when a flight is unconfirmed, we don't have a time of the flight. We don't know if it's VT 401 or VT 105, so we don't have a time for the transfer. So you can see the transfer is 00. So obviously that we want to be able to correct that. So myself and Guillaume have made an automatic system so that when the flights are eventually booked, it will look up the transfer and add the correct time for the pickup, adjusted for an hour for internal flights or 2 to 3 hours for international. So how this works is the bookings are added normally. So agents would add bookings, they'd add the unconfirmed flights. They don't need to use Gabrielle. They just quickly put together the booking with all the flights they need and and then somebody, whoever is in charge of VT ticketing, will come to VT tickets probably each day, or I don't know how you guys control this, but at the end of every week or something, but obviously before they need to be booked. So this needs to be done in advance. So all we have to do is click on the book, and that will have looked up the flights in the database, so we know that on the 21st there's a VT445 at 9 a.m. And then I would put in the BSP number, which is the ticket number from Gabrielle, and then I hit book now. Now once that's done, that one has been booked and it's been put away. I'll just do the other one for good measure. We'll put them on the same flight, different BSP number. So those have been booked. Now what's happened is, if you go back to the booking, so we'll go back to the booking I just created. And if you go to flights and activities, you can see, first of all, the flights have been booked, so they're now in book flights with the flight numbers and the times. So that's been handled for this booking. Also, the BSP numbers have been added, so that's already done. So the agent doesn't need to be worrying about that. But probably the best part is the transfers have been updated. So it's found a time for the transfers that knows the flight's at 9, so you need to be picked up from the hotel at 8. So this system is now fully integrated, so it will help the agents not forget to update the transfers or forget to update the flights. The PNR still needs to be confirmed via the booking. We can have a look at that together later on, maybe make a way that all the PNRs can be done via the flight ticketing system. Or maybe we can make a small system for that, but for now this allows us to ticket and add the flights to Gabrielle and control what is and isn't ticketed. So basically, if ever there is something in this section that needs to be ticketed, you need to ticket it now. Obviously we'll do them by date, but I'll make this a little bit better also, because obviously this is going to get a little bit full, because there's going to be a lot of flights for the future that we don't need to worry about right now, because it's only maybe the next 2 weeks or something we book. So I'll make this searchable and things like that, so that we can manage the flights a little easier and find the ones that we want to do quickly. Okay, that's it for me. I'm gonna clean this up a little bit, and I will put it online for you probably tomorrow morning, so you can test it tomorrow morning. Okay.